When Daewoo initially launched the cars in the UK, it was a bit of a gamble. For starters, it was a brand name that no one had ever heard of. They had a unique pricing structure as well, whereby if you go in a showroom, the price on the windscreen of any given car, that was the price you'd pay. Now that's great when you come to sign for the vehicle, there's no nasty surprises, but it did mean you'd lost the edge with the salesman in terms of there was no real power that you had for haggling to get that extra special deal. Another area where Daewoo seemed to be different was they put most of their emphasis onto what actually happened to the cars after they'd been sold. In fact, they won the What Car Award for Best Warranty and Service. Now, that's all well and good, but what about the most important bit, the car itself? Well, the original Daewoos were pretty uninspiring, very dull, not very nice to look at. But now they're producing cars that can easily compete with the big European and Japanese manufacturers, and this Nubira estate is no exception. Whereas the original Daewoo's lines were extremely harsh and boxy, the new car clearly shows the results of extensive investment and design work to give a clean and modern shape, which no longer looks out of place alongside Fords and Vauxhalls. The Nubira is available in two trim levels, SE and CDX, with the latter coming with alloy wheels as standard, and the estate body design also gives you 550 litres of luggage space, which is essential if you have a big family or a busy sales rep. Now you get a choice of engines with a Nubira, a 1.6 or a 2 litre, both of which are petrol. The car I've got today is the 2 litre petrol, 0 to 60 time about 9 seconds and an average fuel consumption about 35 miles to the gallon. The engine does pull really well and it's quite responsive, and especially on the motorway when you're cruising you've still got loads of power left over for overtaking, and I think even when the boot's fully laden you're not going to have a problem there. Now the fact there's no diesel engine in the range is going to be a bit of a disappointment to some of the real long-haul road users, and it's certainly an area where Daewoo are going to lose some sales to the competition, especially in today's climate with worries over rising fuel costs. Well, I have to say that I'm quite impressed with this Nubira, and any preconceptions I had from driving the original cars, well, they're long forgotten. And yep, it might not have the brand image of some of the competitors or a diesel engine in the range, but I still think they offer superb value for money and rock solid peace of mind with an after-sales service that's bound to have got many a car dealer's attention. Now, on next week's Car File, we're looking at what could be the next great motoring revolution, and that's super minis. If you've got no space to park or no money for big petrol bills, they're just the thing for you. We're looking at the Renault Clio Sport, the Alfa Sport Wagon, and I'll be driving the Fiesta Zetec, so we'll see you next week.